Wrestling with PWI's Women's Top 250 list. Like no, unlike normal times, we are not going to do the entire 250 list. We'll probably just get at least, at most, 50 of these goals in.
What?
Are you telling me to do the whole list? Oh.
Usually that's the thing, but I'll let you. I will gladly sit the fuck back. It's happening.
Well, let's
Because
see.
I have a problem with number one off rip. I'm just like,
Yeah, but
just throw it there. I got a problem with number one. I get why she's number one, but number one can't be number. Fuck it, we just gonna go there. Number one can't be number one if number one lost to number two.
well, let's get into it. The list is based off of in-ring achievements, win-loss records, championships, and tournaments won, influence, visibility, and prestige within a promotion or the industry. Number three is technical ability, variety of moves, quality of matches, and in-ring storytelling. Competition, success against the most varied and highest quality opponents. Activity, minimum of 10 matches total, or barring this, six such matches in separate months. That's a weird way to phrase it. Evaluation period is from October 1st, 2024 to September 30th, 2025. And let's rip off the top five. Number one on this prestigious list is Mercedes Monet. Number two is Timeless Tony Storm. Number three is Saya Kitamanani. Number four is Tiffany Stratton. And number five is Stephanie Vacour. Alright, Kaliko, tell us how you're feeling.
Okay. Number one because number one lost to number two. I don't care how many belts she got as number one, but number one couldn't beat number two. Disqualifies off rip. Number two ended up losing to number 16, but this was after the fact. So I can make the argument of Tony Storm staying number one. I can make the argument of Tiffany being number one. Because, shit, who did she lose? I mean, she lost. That's another thing. Number four lost to number five. So how the fuck number four is above? Wait. You know what's funny to me? Because it's like the PWI doesn't put head-to-head in play. Because number four lost to number five. There's no way Vacour. And was it within that time period? When was the... It feels like the Crown Jewel was like a long time ago.
Crown Jewel was the last paid preview. The PLE, I should say. It was...
Into September?
I'll tell you in a minute. Deadline. Hold on. Halloween Havoc, the fuck? Okay, Crown Jewel was October 11th. So it was 11 days after the period closed.
Oh, she's fucking saved her time then.
Yeah.
So then I can make the argument. 30th. So then you can make the argument number four could be top three because during that time period she beat Charlotte, beat Nia for the title, beat Jade Cargill for the title. Basically a pretty decent fighting champion Vicur, you can make an argument for number one because I never seen a woman take Storm of a wrestling company that quick in my fucking life. Uh,
Agreed.
uh, like that girl's schedule was nuts, and that was just her in NXT. Um, so I can make the argument she could be number one. I think Mercedes can be top five. I just don't see number one because she lost to Tony, and Tony literally carried that division. If Tony was one and everything else kind of followed where they may, I would have been okay with it. But the fact that Mercedes was one when clearly in that time frame she couldn't get over the hump known as Tony Storm
Right.
says a lot.
Well, I mean, if you're, just looking at, what they're looking at, yes, I mean, how many matches did Mercedes actually lose in 2025?
I
Um,
know y'all.
no, yeah, but quality of opponents, I would say, was maybe lacking, and storytelling was lacking. Um, Obviously she was prevalent in the company, but she's also, 1B to no other than Tony Storm. And I mean, I get why AEW's 1 and 2 on this list because AEW kind of got, in the eyes of AEW fans, done dirty on the men's list because I believe 1 and 2 was, who was number 1 on the PWI list for the men's?
I want to say it was Cody, wasn't
Was it called?
it?
But it was definitely a
Yeah,
WWE
Cody.
wrestler.
It was Cody. He was back to back.
Okay, it was Cody. So, I mean, they had to rectify to make good with AEW so, AEW doesn't get mad at them.
Yeah, fuck that, because Tony Storm should have been number one.
But,
She ran through everybody.
yeah, and I mean, low key, you have Tony Storm, and Tony Storm sort of back. She was number 1 last year as well. So, I mean, it would have
But
made
she,
sense.
but, I mean, I personally, that's the fucking MVP of AEW right now. So yeah, miss me with that bullshit. But
Right. And I mean, and she had quality opponents and quality storytelling. I dare to say the Hollywood ending match with Mariah May was one of the best endings to an AEW storyline that AEW's ever had. So, you know, did she win 15 titles? No. But she did, defend the title that she had, and she also won that title in that time frame as well. With dignity and respect. And I think that kind of overshadows what Mercedes done because, like I said, quality over quantity. But I don't think that PWI really um, accepted that this year.
oh no, they didn't. They did not value that whatsoever. Because if they did value the quality, the work that the following did would have been mattered. Um, Naomi would have been valued a lot higher, considering that her shit was like, you know what I'm saying? That was clearly one of the craziest twists you ever in your life. The quality standpoint, in influence, and in ring achievement.
Well, we'll get to Naomi in a moment, but you know, I if you ask me who the MVP of 2025 was in the women's division, it was Stephanie McCaw.
Oh, clearly.
Um,
That's why I said if she was number one, not a bad eye.
yeah,
Because the rise I mean, what she up in what February?
I mean, you could make the argument in January when she won the number one contenders match to get to Fallon to begin with.
I mean, I'm just talking about like just from the beginning. Like what? Uh, she did Mexico City on the 13th, but then her debut was October 15th. So from October 15th to September 30th, this girl was the NXT Women's North American Championship, the NXT Women's Championship at the same time, defended them both in one night. Successfully, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
uh, Only drops the title because she felt like it. Lost. Her only loss was JC Jane and the Money in the Bank.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't win on Survivor match in December, but I mean, she didn't take L's. Um, she didn't take pins.
And from an influence standpoint, who is hotter than her right now?
And I mean, if you're talking about recently she beat Io Sky to win the heavyweight championship as well. So
Beats Io Sky to win the heavyweight championship. She beats Julia to win the NXT championship. She beats Fallon Henley to win the NXT championship. I mean, this was 11 days before she beat Tiffany to be Crown Jewel champion.
yeah,
So,
11 days shy of maybe getting to maybe a number three on this list.
number one. Number one.
A top three, I meant. And I mean, honestly, I don't know who Saya Kiamatani is, but Tiffany Stratton should be three. In all honesty, Tiffany Stratton could be two on this list. I don't think Tiffany should have been one on the list, but Tiffany should have been higher than four. In all honesty.
I just think that personally, I, if Stephanie was one, I wouldn't even complain because the right from a quote unquote, if you look at it from the quote unquote influence standpoint, who was more influential than her, other than Tony Storm?
True. No. I mean, we can all agree that, Tony Storm operates on a different level than a lot of these girls.
Yeah, Tony Storm's she's on another planet compared to these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the next five. Io Sky is at 6. 7 is Athena. 8 is Sari. Number 9 is Naomi. And number 10 is Rhea Ripley. That I'm maybe more okay with. I could maybe make the argument that Rhea should be a bit higher on the list because she didn't necessarily hold championships. I mean, obviously she was prevalent in storylines,
She did.
but I mean, her
Yeah, she held the title.
from like 3 weeks.
But that's my point. And that's why I say I would put Io in. I would move Naomi. I would move Athena 6, Naomi 7, drop Io to 9, and have Rhea Ripley 9 and 10 because they're intertwined.
I
Pretty
disagree.
much through the year they're intertwined.
I disagree because Io won more matches and held the championship for longer than Rhea did. And she had quality matches with the people that she did have matches with for that championship.
That's
Naomi,
what I said. Io and Rhea beat number 10. Yeah.
mm,
Naomi beat Io.
yes,
Yeah.
but oh, but the thing about Naomi was that she didn't win a lot of the matches leading up to those, to her storyline. And I mean, yes, she beat Io, and then she beat Io and Rhea. But then Big Jim had his way with her, and she's out for 9 months.
But she won no Money in the Bank, and who was gonna be like on a hell of a winning streak with Money in the Bank? Name the last motherfucker other than like Brock Lesnar, where you could believe who the hell you really was thinking gonna be like smashing motherfuckers with Money in the Bank.
I mean, yes. I mean, nobody. When it came to character-wise, nobody was on the level of Naomi. She was definitely operating on a higher level than a lot of the other girls. But
I just love that she's a girl.
but like I said, her moment came literally at the end of literally at the end of the time period. Like it was just like a boom, and that was it for her. I mean, how many times did she lose to Jade Cargill? You know what I mean?
That is true, but that boom was a bigger boom than EO.
But it was less than Neo. It was it was a shorter amount of time. It was only
The one,
a month
okay,
between Eo held
other
it a lot
than
longer.
other than the triple threat match at Mania, what the fuck did EO do?
Well, what did Naomi do?
Beat EO?
Well, Eo beat Bianca and Rhea.
Naomi beat EO and Rhea.
Yes, and then she got pregnant and she went away.
I mean, Big Jim, Netflix, and chilled her ass away. She could beat the condom, I guess.
Honestly, Big Jim should be on this list in
I know
replace of
Big Jim.
Naomi.
Big Jim out here whamming niggas.
Number 11 is JC Jane. Number 12 is Liv Morgan. Number 13 is Nia Jax. Number 14 is Starlight Kid. And number 15 is Lyra Valkyria. Honestly, I'm just happy that JC is as high as she is on this list because she fucking killed it this year. You
I
know,
mean, she beat five. she beat five.
she beat five, yeah.
She beat five. I mean, can't get mad at that.
Yeah. So,
Motherfucker beat five.
and I mean, she was the only one to beat five.
Clean.
Correct.
Like, clean, clean. Mr. Clean, clean. Like, woo.
Any of the other names kind of stick out to you?
Let's see. Live this high, even though she had a shoulder injury, tells you a lot. Um, Naya, solid spot. Biggest heel, basically the only heel that people will really boo in the game. Um, Lyra, that's respectable.
I could maybe say that Lyra could have been a couple of digits lower on the list.
Depend. I mean, looking at 16 through 20, I could see only one name being above that one. And so she's okay where she is because she was involved in a lot of storylines. Keep in mind, first women's intercontinental champion,
Right.
uh, prevalent storyline with Becky Lynch, had bangers, beat Becky Lynch. Obviously, Becky Lynch got the best of her. but she's
Currently,
still a.
currently in a rivalry with Bailey.
Yep. So I mean, she's they hold her in high regard as far as storyline wise.
Number 16, Chris Statlander.
And that just reminded me, Bailey is nowhere in this top 20. I was like, God damn, what they do with my girl.
Um,
Is there a typo? Like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to think, what did Bailey really do this year? And I mean, I'm not shitting on Bailey by all means. I love Bailey, but again, what did Bailey do this year?
Let's see. What did she do?
I mean, she
Royal Rumble, finals of the Intercontinental Championship, um, multiple times trying to get the tag championship.
the only
Um,
match I could tell you that Bailey had this year was the triple threat with Lyra and Becky. I,
really? And what Evolution?
huh?
Evolution.
Yeah, that was at Evolution.
Jesus Christ! You don't remember Becky Lyra for the finals? Or not Becky, but Bailey Lyra in the finals, then Bailey Lyra get for the tag champs against Liv and them, and then Bailey Lyra against goddamn or no, because you remember her story arc was included in the quote unquote injury that happened,
Right. I mean, this is
which
kind of a
I think that
rebuilding.
kind of fucked her over though.
Honestly, it's just kind of a rebuilding arc for Bailey. Hopefully, she figures out what's, good for her in 2026 because 2025 was definitely a quiet year, to say the least.
I mean, her bank account ain't well, her Twitter account ain't.
Um, let's talk about number 16, Chris Statlander. Number 17, Jordan Grace. 18, Mayu Iwatani. 19, The Miz. And 20, Blake Monroe. Um, I'm okay with this. I think it's, yeah. I mean, Chris Statlander only got, I think she only got as high as she did because, like you said, she beat number two, like right when this thing cut off.
She literally made the cutoff date, bro.
Yeah. Number 20.
Um,
Yeah.
but I could. Blake went from being a bloody mess in a death match to North American Women's Championship to WWE. I'm surprised she's that high and she was gone for like 6 months. Julia should be higher at 21. Hell, Julia. Well, let me scratch that. The next three has an argument to be higher than her.
Higher than Julia?
No, higher than Blake.
Higher than Blake. Well, I would say Blake is doing maybe the best work that she's done. As much as, like, low key, I could see that, what Tony's doing with her character, Blake could kind of expand that with what she's doing with her character work because there are very much similarities to those two characters. Um, if Tony ever decided to, add layers to the timeless gimmick. But that's what kind of Blake is doing right now with the NXT run. Um, yeah, when you mentioned the next three, I kind of agree with you. Like, they could have been, 22, 23, and 22 and 23 could have easily been, 17 and 18, in all honesty. So, I mean, let's kind of get into it. 21 is Julia, 22 is Roxanne, 23 is Sol Ruka, 24 is Momo Watanabe, and 25 is Nina Samuels. Low-key, Sol Ruka had a banger after banger after banger this year, and she was very prevalent in NXT. I don't necessarily. I would. Honestly, she deserves top 20. At least top 20 for what she's
Ooh,
done.
Sol Ruka?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those three deserve a top 20 because Julie was NXT champion, who beat Roxanne, who was NXT champion, this reigning NXT champion.
True.
So that's why, see, that's the funny part. Julia, I can make the argument they put Julia ahead of Roxanne Perez because of the head-to-head.
Um, I
Because Roxanne, you can make the argument she achieved more and was more prevalent in storyline more than Julia.
and I mean yes, Julia did win 2 championships in the time frame, but I'm sorry, what did she actually do with those 2 championships?
That's my point.
Yeah,
Roxanne was more prevalent in the Judgment Day storyline than Julia was, period.
correct.
And she has the most, like, fuck me eyes I've ever seen in my life.
What?
She looks at, she looks at the camera and she has the most craziest seductive face I've ever seen in my life.
Okay then. Um, like like I said, I thought Soul should have been higher. Um, Nina Samuels is on this list, so good for her. That brings us to number 26, Mina Shirakawa. Number 27, Willow Nightingale. Number 28, Chelsea Green. I mean, maybe Chelsea wasn't, winning every match, but to say that she wasn't prevalent in WWE during the whole time would be crazy. Chelsea should have been a little higher.
Really?
My opinion. I mean, 29 is Charlotte Flair. Number 30 is Zexinus. Let's go with that. 31 is AZM. Number 32, Alex Windsor. Wonder who she was with to get that number. Number 33, Megan Bain. Number 34, Riho. Number 35, Kenzie Page. Number 36, Takakumi Oiwaiha. Number 37, Utami Hayayamashita. Number 38, Zelina Vega. Number 39, Shuri. Number 40, Kalani Jordan. You could stop me at any time if a name sticks out to you.
I thought Kalani would be higher.
I mean, what did she do this year? I mean, I don't think that she won the TNA championship in the time frame, unfortunately.
She did?
In October, I think she won it.
Oh, she was right out the path. Right out the pasture.
Number 41, Fallen Hunley. Number 42, Mayu Watanabe. Number 43, Jody Drett. Number 44, Natsupoi. Number 35, Danny Luna. Number 46, Takalaka. Number 47, Queen Amidala. Number 48.
Big improvement, I must say.
Number 48, Lola Vice. Hot take, Lola Vice should have been number 1. Number 49, Flamer. Number 50, Chris Starra, friend of the show. Definitely check her interview out in the archives if you haven't already. Number 51, Persephone. Low-key should be in NXT.
Oh no, she's fucking good.
Yes, we should have. Shawn Michaels, if you listen to the show, hire Persephone.
Except on there, yeah, you better do something with that, cause Jesus Christ.
Get Persephone on the phone. Um, Number 52, Red Velvet. Number 53, Dre J. Cargill. Number
She'd be higher.
Um, no, I think that's a good spot for her.
I thought she would be higher. Queen of the Ring.
Uh, 54, Jamie Hayter. 55, Suzume. Number 56, Bianca Belair. 57, Jade Stone. 58, Vort Vixen. 59, Miku Onoi. 60, Natalia Markova. 61, Shoko Nakajima. Number 62, Rina. 63, Jada Parker. 64, Janai Kai. Shout out to Janai, friend of the show. Check out her interview in the archives. 65, Mai Sierra. 66, Johnny Robbie. 67, Kanji. 68, Marina Shafir. The coveted 69 position, Tiffany Naves. 70, Bailey. There you go.
Damn, she low.
71, Giselle Sar. 72, Mayu Yamashita. 73, Lash Legend. 74, Natalia.
She'd be higher considering she was way more active outside WWE.
Oh, yeah. What was I? 75, Chihiro Hasamimoto. 76, Alice Inc. Congratulations, Alice, friend of the show. Check out her interview in the archives. 77, Alana Austin. 78, Bonzilla. 79, Sakaya Korawa. Number 80, Delmi EXO. 81, Nightshade. I think that's the color on my walls. 82, La Catalina. 83, Hazuki. 84, Maya Wald. 85, Victoria Suzuki. 86, Charity King. 87, Trish Adora. 88, Lana Cross. 89, Maggie Lee. 90, Mika Iwata. 91, Indy Hartwell. 92, Tessa Blanchard.
How dare they?
I know, right? 93, Hina. 94, Lovia. 95, Hatsumi Sachi. Blackheart. 96, Thunder Rosa. 97, Alexa Bliss. 98, Billy Starks. Shout out to Billy, friend of the show. Check out her interviews in the description. Not in the description, in the archives. 99, Deanna Perrazzo. How the mighty have fallen.
I mean, but she wasn't active, so I'll give her that much.
100, Hana. 101, Mai Sakari. 102, Casey Diamond. 103, Callie Armstrong. 104, Chi-Chi. Who knew Goku's wife decided to get into pro wrestling? Probably needed money. 105, Piper Niven. 106, Jane Nero. 107, Kylie Ray. 108, Shazzy McKenzie. 109, Izzy Dane. 110, Kagoma. 111, Li Ying Lee. 112, Elise Endor Let's go with that. 113, Amorzan Jane. 114, Rita Stone. 115, Kairi Sane. 116, Eugene. 117, Jada Steele. 118, Mayu Amasaki. There's a lot of Mayus. 119, Rain Levorkinson. 120, Mayuki Tenzan. Let's go with that. 121.
Mayuki Takase.
Yes. Let's go with that. 121, Mila Smith. 122, My Hiroyo Masimoto Momo.
Hiroyo Matsumoto.
123, Mila Moore. 124, Suri Ano. 125, Erica Reed. 126, Manami Katsui. 127, Anita Vaughn. 128, Zarya. Funny how Zarya is so far back from Seoul. 120.
Yeah, even though like they're at the hip, like
Right. 129.
make it make sense.
129, Tomoka Inaba. 130, Azusa Inaba. 131, Big Mama. Congratulations to Big Mama, friend of the show. Check out her interview in the description, in the archives. 132, Das Chirio. 133, Morai. 134, Nyla Rose. 135, Julia Hart. 136, Karuki Amuki. 137, Gypsy Mac. 138, Holly Cameron. Should have been higher. 139, Haruka Masahaki. 140, Kylie Page. 141, Misa Metsui. 142, Natsuko Tora. 143, Suzu Suzuki-ku. 144, Anna J. Should have been higher. 145, Kyra. 146, Serena Deeb. 147, Yuki Arai. 148, Priscilla Kelly. What would Gigi do for a pair of shoes?
Oh Lord.
149, Starfire Reed. 150, Seneca Akazaki. 151, Aya Sakura. 152, Haiji D GameCube. 153, Mai Suga. 154, Alex Falcon. 155, Ava Lawless. 156, Suri Yamasoka. 157, Danny Mo. 158, Ivy Nile. 159, Amoka Haimamoko. 160, Michin. Yeah, that's good for Michin. 161, Olympia. 162, Shayna Baszler. 163, You. 164, Saki. 165, JV Star. 166, Lainey Luck. 167, Carmen Poltraktovic. 168, Makoko. 169, Riza Saria. 170, Candice LeRae. 171, Usagi Sakino. 172, Raven Creed. 173, Vaney. 174, Shay Cassidy. 175, Rosemary. 176, Lainey Reed. 177, Alejandro Quesadilla. 178, Sachi Blackheart. 179, J-Rod. 180, Yuki Kamafuku. 189, Bea Priestley. 182, Sessons Martina. 183, Rina Yamashita. 184, Mercedes Martinez. 185, Tatum Paxley. 186, Myla Grace. 187, Haley J. 188, Wendy Chu. 189, Zaria Zakor. 190, Yuki Masahiro. 191, Fred Sinclair. 192, Zaya Brookside. 193, Rika Tatsumi. 194, Freya the Slayer. 195, Wakanda Forever. 196, Aja
Well, I love that name. Shout out to Black Panther and this bitch. Wakanda Forever.
197, Becca. Friend of the show, love Becca. Check out her interviews in the archives.
Oh, she bounces back because she was on a fucking roll at one point.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, this will give her a kick in the ass to get back out there. 198, Hanako. 199, Alice Crowley. 201, Dear Hale. Actually, 200, I should. Kaya Kiena. 201, Dear Hale. 202, Kahuku. 203, Brooke Havix. 204, Jasmine Allure. 205, Diana Strong. 206, Brittany Brooks. Shout out to Brittany, friend of the show. Check out the interview in the archives. 207, Kid Bandit, also friend of the show. Check out their interview in the description as well. 208, Rio Mizuzumi. 209, Nicole Matthews. 210, Kelsey Regan. 211, Ruthie J. 212, Kiana Dream. 213, Lady Frost. 214, Lizzie Ivo. 215, a male. I thought this was a female list. 216, Abandon. 218, Kendall Gray. 219, Alex Garcia. 220, Milo. 221, Sammy Chaos, friend of the show. Check out her interview in the archives. 222, Evelise. 223, Gabby Ford. 224, Calypso. 225, Nexus. 226, India Suki. 227, Nair Robles. Shout out to Nair, friend of the show. 228, Vicky Vento. 229, Reina Isis. 230, Viva Van. 231, Matcha. 232, Holly Hudson. 233, Lorena. 234, Amos Belmont. I don't know. 235, Lucy Lee. 236, Mara Sadi. 237, Drea Mitchell. Shout out to Drea. Interview in the archives. 238, Tyra Valkyrie. 239, Ray Lynn. 240, Holly Lopez. 241, Maki Atoy. Damn, the Fallen Idol can't even get high on a wrestling list. 242, Layla Gray. 243, Nikki Blackheart. Somebody's stealing, gimmick infringement. 244, Izzy Moreno. 245, Alexis Littlefoot. 246, Heather Monroe. 247, Alexis Lee, friend of the show. Shout out to Alexis. Interview in the archives. 248, Madison Morley. 249, Journey Bork. And 250, Manami. Okay. That'll conclude our coverage of the women's 200 PWI's top 250 women. Yeah. Think I'm gonna go die now.
There you go.
So there's that. I said we wasn't gonna do the list, and then we did the list. Fuck me.
Of course. Yeah, fuck life.
Yeah.
When you start at one, you never stop.
I guess so. Alright, that will conclude our coverage of PWI, and this episode as a whole. Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us this Monday as we interview Fuse. This Tuesday as we interview Latana. This Wednesday, Joey Legend, and every Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews. Follow us at Wrestling with E, but on X, Twitter, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Where can we find Kaliko?
I mean, if I'm not going to be homeless after Survivor Series, I am Kaliko. I am Kaliko on the socials and Kaliko Chronicles on YouTube. Man, we got a lot going on next week, man. Friday, we got a slew of people to deal with. And if you see me in line, you'll probably catch me in line. Hey, say what's up. And then, of course, James going to make his ass down here on Saturday, hopefully by train. I don't think you want to ride. I hope you ain't driving down here.
I haven't decided my form of transportation, but more than likely I'm going to drive.
Man.
Yeah.
Better than I.
I've had easier trips to Las Vegas than San Diego.
That's why I said take that train. Take the train, man. I'll meet you at the trolley station. I'll meet you at the Santa Fe station. Roll our asses down. I'm be drunk as fuck. Might be gone.
You could understand why my confidence in your driving ability as drunk as fuck would not be,
Who said I was driving? The Santa Fe Depot is literally down the street from the stadium.
Oh, sweet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can see, look at this. Look at it. See, all the people that's traveling. If you're coming from LA, the show starts at 4 and it's going to end at 7 to 8. You can catch at 8 o'clock, catch a train back, and boom, you in LA, get your car, LA, going to Pasadena.
Greasy sweet. For anybody that's
You ain't got to worry about driving and getting out of downtown, because getting out of downtown San Diego ain't no hoe. Like, I don't know why. It ain't no punk bitch.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
I mean, if you catch me on the 15 or on the freeway with a cardboard box because I'm homeless from all these meet and greets, mind your business or put money in the jar. One or the other.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.